Okay, so class, today we are going to learn about ecosystem. Okay, do you have any idea about ecosystem, Amira?
Ecosystem, I think there is a food chain.
There is a food chain. Very good. Aisha, what else do you know about ecosystem?
There is also a food web.
Very good. Yes. So today's class, what is our objective for today?
To learn about food chain.
We are going to learn about food chain. That is indicated in the ecosystem. Okay. So take a look at the picture, the slideshow above. In front. The energy flow in ecosystem. In an ecosystem, there is a producers, there is a consumers, there is decomposers, and also there is a decomposer. Okay, Imarifa, what is the procedure? Producers.
Producers are all green plants that make food through photosynthesis.
Yes. For example, what is the example of producers?
Plants.
Yes. Second one we have, thank you. Second one we have consumers. What is consumers in Malaysia?
Consumer are animals that eat plants or animals.
It's an animals. It's not plant, it's animals that eat plants or other animals. Okay. What about decomposers? Kasih, Alisha.
Decomposers are organisms that decompose that organism, animals or plant and change them into simple substance.
Okay, decomposers. What is the example for decomposers?
Bacteria and fungi.
Yes, bacteria and fungi. Alright. So let's take a look at energy flow in ecosystem. So in consumers, there are three obvious consumers, which is primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. Okay. It is stated here herbivores. Do you know what is herbivores?
Yeah.
What is that?
Animals that only eat plants.
Only eat
plants.
Okay, what about omnivores?
Omnivores eat animals and plants. Yeah.
They're eating both animals or plants. Okay, and last one, tertiary consumers. Who will answer this?
The carnivore, the animals that eat
Yes,
animals.
Amira.
Tertiary consumer is carnivores, and carnivores is animals that only eat animals.
Animals that only eat animals. So remember, consumers is indicated as animals. It's not a plant. It's an animal. Okay. So let's take a look at this food chain. Okay. As you can see here, there are relationship between animals and plants altogether. So every part of animals give their function in an ecosystem. Every animals and plant give their function. Okay, for example, producers again, it produce food through process of photosynthesis. Okay. Take a look at consumers. Consumers is animals that eat plants or other
Animals.
Okay. So this is our objective for today. Today we are going to create. You are going to create a food chain that consists of consumers,
Producers, decomposers.
Okay. So take a look at this one examples. Here you have 1, 2, 3 food chains. So as you can see, the first one is all the plants. You have
Corn,
yeah.
carrots, beans,
grass. So here all the plants because it is known as corn. Producers.
Yeah.
So the first one that eaten by the corn is eaten by the rat. So the rat is known as primary consumer, whereby the owl eat rat.
Secondary.
Yeah.
This is known as secondary
Consumer.
Okay, so today is our activity. I give you the papers, and I want you to create your own food chain. Okay, you can work in pair.
Let's go in pair, Ghazali.
I give you 1 minute to discuss, and you will present. I will choose anyone to present your finding. Okay, you can take this marker. Okay, 5 minutes, class.
Thank you, teacher. Let's create our. Oh my god. Teacher, never mind. There is no marker. We have our own marker.
Alright, you can use your own. You can think of your surrounding. What is there around you? Think about plants. Think about primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. And where does the bacteria or fungi work? You can write or you can draw if you can. You can draw, class. You can draw. You can write. Okay, you have another 20 seconds to present your work. Okay, who wanna try first? Okay, good, Amira. So come in front and tell your friends. Okay, class, give a full attention to your friends.
So, as you can see,
Okay, Amira, use your loud.
as you can see, this food chain, the producer is Paddy, and the consumer is grasshopper, rat, snake, and eagle. So, so Paddy is eaten by grasshopper, and grasshopper eaten by rat. Snake is eaten. Snake is eaten by eagle. So the consumer is eagle.
Okay, where does what are animals that is that functioning as secondary consumers? Rat only? Rat and snake. Because even though this is the third one, but this one is as the same function.
Yeah.
Okay, what is wrong with the food chain?
There is two.
No.
There is no decomposer.
Yes, there is no decomposers. Where does the decomposers located at?
At the paddy ground.
And the paddy.
Is it?
In the ground. It's in the ground.
Who has the idea? Okay, Iman, you will try. Where does the decomposers located at? It's okay if you're wrong.
I think the decomposers is at the paddy.
Paddy only. Yes, thank you, Iman.
I think the decomposers in the soil because bacteria and fungi is in the soil.
Is in the soil only.
Not, I think not, but that's my opinion.
Okay. Let's think about this one. Okay. If rat is eaten by the snake, okay, then rat will die.
Yeah.
And it will become
A corpse.
The top.
Yeah. So, what
Are the things that eat the top? As for your knowledge, bacteria is everywhere. When the animals die, it can be here, can be here, can be here, and also can be here. Because the decomposers will decompose the animals, and so that it will destroy.
Yeah.
Okay, class, give a big hand to Mira and okay, class, for closure. Wow, very good. So for closure, now you understand the definitions of ecosystem, what's inside the ecosystem, and how does the animals and plant functioning in the ecosystem in terms of food chain. Okay. Who wanna give the conclusion for today? Okay, Fatih. You eagerly want to answer. Okay, give a conclusion from today's lesson.
This is in my opinion about the conclusion of our subtopic that we learned today. So we are learning about ecosystem and we learn about food chains in the ecosystem. So in the food chain, it is in the food chain the producer, which is like plant.
Right.
Next we have consumer. Yeah, the consumer. The consumer is divided into obviously three groups, which is primary consumer, secondary consumer, and the tertiary consumer. So for the last one, which is decomposer, right? So the decomposer is like fungi and bacteria.
Right. That functions to
So
decompose.
the plant that have.
Okay, thank you. Give a big hand. Okay, that's all class for today, and I hope that you will learn something from today's lesson and never forget to complete your homework. Okay, thank you, class.
Thank you, teacher.
Welcome.